Welcome entrepreneurs and go-getters to Money Making Mondays. This is the place where your business dreams become achievable goals, powered by the strategies of pay-per-call marketing. And who better to guide you on this journey than the master himself, Carlos Corona. He's made Mondays more than just the start of the week. They're the launch pad of your business's potential. So grab your seat, take out your notebook, and get ready to turn your Mondays into Money Making Mondays.
Hey, what's going on? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Happy Money Making Mondays. Good morning, good afternoon to you guys. If you can hear me okay, do me a favor and you can comment so I know that the sound is working. Theo, how's it going, buddy? Good seeing you. All clear. That's what I like to hear. Great. Do me a favor, click in the button above or below this video to give Restream access. That way I can see your name and your profile, like right here. It's working. Great. Cool. So mic check is working. Video is working. We're good to go. I wanted to talk to you guys about the different things that we're seeing in pay-per-call and how you can monetize different campaigns. No big secret that ACA is probably the heavy hitter right now for all of you guys running ACA. Keep rocking it. It's performing really great. Conversions are amazing. And, it's a campaign that at first I was like, will this work? And, it's working great. One tip, though, if you want to run that campaign, obviously you can run it on Facebook. But I will recommend that you get a G2 license and run it on YouTube. And you're probably going to get like a lot better results and higher ROI than just running it on Facebook. Cool. So I want to kick it off and open it up to questions. If you guys have any questions, anybody's going to Contact.io. We're going to be there. Carrie's also going to be there from Unique. So if you want to talk in person, have lunch, set up a meeting, hit us up. We're going to be there. We're going to be there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And I'm looking forward to meeting everyone in the industry. It's a huge event. You guys should go to it. I'm not sure how many of you guys are going. I know a lot of people are going. So if you're going, can you comment so I know? I think I have a video here somewhere. Hold on. Let's see. Contact.io. Boom, boom, boom. Right here. Check this out.
Contact.io 2022 has been fantastic.
Everybody's committed to learning, sharing, collaborating. So it's been very productive for us.
And there were lots and lots of sessions that weren't just fluff sessions. They were great sessions around, lead generation, Google Click ads. I mean, just so much. You got to come to the next one.
We had some great panels this year, especially in the voice and contact center compliance area.
It's great to be here, great connecting with customers, prospective customers, and our partners and other alliances.
We're able to meet people in person that you would never be able to get on the phone, and it really brings a large swath of industry leaders from all the different industries and softwares and technologies.
There's a lot of contact center or call center companies that are here, and so obviously as a solutions provider in that space, it gives us a lot of access to those people.
The best part for me is the networking, formal and informal.
It's the right amount of booths and the right amount of vendors and the right amount of buyers that everyone has a chance to talk to each other once.
You see people over and over again, and then business just happens, and it's with people who are in this industry that, what I've found, want to do the right thing, want long-term relationships, want to be successful, which is not what you find at some other trade shows where people come and go and you don't know who to trust. It's a lot about relationships here, which is why I love this conference so much.
It's really been a great place for both quantity and especially quality of interactions. So thanks a lot, Contact.io. Look forward to next year.
If you have not yet been able to attend a Contact.io, you have no idea what you're missing.
was a great video. Yeah, definitely highly recommend that you go there, especially if you're getting started in the industry. Great place to meet other publishers, also meet, advertisers, buyers, networks, solution providers, the whole shebang. Um, so yeah, this happening Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So hopefully you guys can make it. If you still haven't bought your ticket, reach out. Reach out. We have a discount that Mike offer in a previous stream, so I'll make sure that I post it there, so you can save some money. Cool. Besides that, if anybody wants to jump in this call, let me know. I'll provide the link. All you need is a camera and a mic if you want to share anything. If not, what I really want to talk about real quick before I start answering questions and why not, it's DSPs. Anybody here is familiar with a DSP, knows what a DSP is? Maybe yes, maybe no. Okay, cool. Let me then do this. I'll move myself to the left and share my right. Share my screen. For music, now it is distribution, but for more so for programmatic advertisement. Not music though. The most common one is probably like Yahoo, and so this is like best, like like when we talk about pay per call, I feel like everybody's stuck into like running the same, from the same sources, Facebook and Google, for the most part, YouTube. So there's a whole world out there that you can also advertise, like CTV has been hot lately, especially if you're including like QR codes and why not into your advertisements, as well as other stuff, native and display and videos and why not. So if you're not into DSP, I don't want to make this whole thing about how to run native stats and why not, but you should look into it because it's great. There's some of them that allow you to do like some very granular advertisements. Like some of them allow you to target people based on purchase history. Some of them allow you to target people based on what websites they get emails from. So imagine how powerful is that if you want to target your competitors, because like these people get emails from this website, from this domain. So you can target that, to give an example. Or you can also target people that have a purchase history on their inbox for buying certain products or over certain amounts. If you're doing e-com, or why not? So Yahoo is probably like the best one to go at it. But if you're starting out, you can also use StackAdapt. And StackAdapt allows you to do pretty much everything that Yahoo does on a more do-it-yourself level. So you can run like native display, like video, CTV, like I just mentioned. And audio campaigns are pretty cool. Like if you never play with audio campaigns, you should give it a try, especially when it comes to like retargeting. A lot of people use, Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, and other online radios. So it's a great tool to retarget people, like if they clicked on your website but they didn't convert, so boom, run audio. We used to do it for e-com, for a gaming product, and it worked really amazing. Like it performs great when you're retargeting an audio, because you can include a link for most of these apps. When you if you're in Spotify or Pandora, you can include a link back to your website. And then you have native on display. But also another thing too that you can do is something that Facebook back in the days would allow you to do, is get very specific on audiences. You can do that here and create audience like from your own. So like if you have like first party data from your CRM or from any other data warehouse that you have, you can include that. So you have IPs, or you're collecting IPs or devices IDs, or why not? And then you can also have third-party segments, right? And in third-party segments, you can probably like build whatever you want. So I'll give you an example. Um, to- uh, And then here you can put like a context, like the phrases that you're looking for, like if you're looking for like ACA or Medicare, or if you're looking for whatever other product you're running, as pest control or whatever might be the case, home services, legal, and then you can create your audiences based on this. But this is not exactly what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is how you can also, hold on, let me reload this. How you can There you go. Sorry, my audio was off, and I was trying to find the right place to create the audience. My apologies, Jesse. My audio was off this whole time, and I'm talking to you guys about the different audiences that you can create. But anyways, here you can also see. Wow, that was an L. I'm explaining everything that you can create here, and then, anyways, here you can create third-party segments, and then you can search for whatever it is. So let's say that you're looking for, I don't know, like hearing aid, right? And then you can see uh, who's the provider. So where is this data coming in from, right? Where is this audience being built from where? And then what category they're in and the segment descriptions. So this is around this stuff, right? Last 90 days, people in the audience showing active interest in health, personal care, and hearing aids, right? And then you can see here, okay, who's data stream group, and then health, personal care, hearing aid. And you can test this audience, whether it's native display, you can see what the CPMs are going to look like, audio or CTV, and you're going to see what the CPMs are going to look like for that, right? Yeah, I know, Jesse. My bad. I was talking and I didn't realize my mic was muted. Yeah, that sucks. So, but then let's say, hey, forget hearing aid. I'm running ACA. Yeah, you and everybody else is running ACA. But let's say that we search for ACA, then boom, we can get all these targets um, with people that actually, I'm just going to go for Obamacare. And then I can see here who the providers are, info group, and survey responders who think Obamacare goes too far. Boom, boom. Maybe that's something that you want to exclude from your audience. uh, Audiences who have health insurance through health marketplace. So these are people that are probably already in Obamacare participant survey data from Mars Consumer Health Study. So this is the audience right here. You can do another instant audience Now, if I just want to be like, okay, I want to be specific, but a little bit more general at the same time, I can just copy here health insurance, and then let's find out who's in health insurance or who's not. Same with, Medicare or whatever else you're running. So reach household likely to expose a TV commercial related to health insurance, a Samba TV. So you can see here, like, you get the idea. You can go bananas. People at companies that sell accident or health insurance. Hmm. This is a B2B audience. That's interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Same thing, right? So I'll be like, okay, this year AP is around the corner, so I want to run Medicare. And then, boom, you can start creating audiences. And then if you have first party data, then you can layer that and create custom audiences, right? And if not, you can just, test out these audiences and see how they perform, whether it's native display or video. So audience contain individuals targeted in Medicare. People who have Medicare Advantage plan, right? And you can see where it's coming from. And you can remove some of this or select different providers. So like, okay, I only want like Expedia to give you an example. Experian, not Expedia. There you go. And then this will reduce it now to see if there's anything with them. Choo-choo. I don't know if the page is low or there's nothing. Yep. You can change the providers, okay? So that's something that you can do as well. Good old Fluent. All right. And then you can see voters who have Medicare, high score segment, people reading Medicare news and benefits, right? People researching Medicare providers and options, people who are eligible for both Medicaid and Medicare, you know. So by knowing this, and if you run in display, then boom, here, then you know that you should run an angle and creatives are going to target this Medicaid and Medicare if there are people who are eligible for both, right? You can see here's a small audience. It's only about 8 million people. And then you can click and break down here. Mostly US. And then you can see here, it's going to be California, Texas, Florida, and the Northeast, right? So you can pass this back to your creative director or whoever is doing your ads. And then that way you know, like, okay, this is what it should be looking like, or why not? Okay. Cool. So let me answer some questions then. I know the mic was muted. My bad. I apologize. Stack Adapt. Yeah, Stack Adapt is also nah, AdRoll. I'm sorry. AdRoll is pretty good. I wasted a lot of money on AdRoll for retargeting and native. Depending how you were doing, you got to also pay attention to how you're doing it. But if you're wasting a lot of money on retargeting, I wonder how that happened. Native, I can definitely see it happening if you're not being careful on your placements. But on retargeting, I don't know. But hey, everything is possible. Cool. Any questions? Anything that you guys want to talk about? Speak now. Should we use conversion objectives for Facebook ads or lead form? Lead form is also work currently. Yeah, you can. Conversion is probably the best way to go. Lead forms also really work well if you can capture what it is that you're looking for in the lead form. And do you all your ball and just crazy for them making you shine? Appreciate that. That was funny. So, boom, boom, boom. Apart from ACA or Medicare compliance issues, what are the biggest risks for an affiliate generating inbound calls? If I generated pest control calls, what are the legal risks as an affiliate? Well, that's like a loaded question, right? But I'll explain it as best as I can. You just have to make sure that you are running your advertisements in a compliant way. Every industry is going to have some sort of regulation, some more than others, right? In the case of anything that is backed up by the federal government, like like Medicare or Affordable Care Act, like Obamacare, or anything else that is being funded by the US government, it's going to have like a lot more regulations, right? So that's why. But when you're running ads for other services that are not as strict, like for example, like internet and TV service, or like you mentioned, pest control, or plumbing, or all these other services, they do have some sort of compliance, but it's definitely nowhere near as like strict as it is with like what I mentioned before. So that's something that you should think about. It depends on the as far as risk, really depends on what you're running, and for what vertical or for what offer. So I'm no lawyer, so please do consult a lawyer uh, for more information on that. Do you guys have any case study in Stack Adapt campaign? I know some native ads guys like, oh yeah, James, that he said that he couldn't get pay per call to work with native. Not sure about display. Uh, yeah, well, actually, I don't have any case study, but I can put one together for sure. Definitely. Uh, is push traffic still a good source? I believe it is. I really don't use it much, so I can't elaborate on that. But I know that a lot of people use it, and it's still good. Um, like I said, it comes down to who you're targeting and why not. Thank you. You're very welcome. Cool. All right. Well, that was a good session. The other thing, real quick before I go, we have been working behind the scenes on a solution to fix all your problems. And the solution is for call monitoring. So we have let me check right now. I know Clayton is going to kill me for this one, but we are almost ready to go with our own SaaS, which is called Dynamics. And I can't show you much other than to tell you that this is going to be a game changer when it comes to being able to process your calls from different providers and why not, and access your streams, analyze your calls, and do total audits and so on. So if you want to and are in need for a service like this, what I do recommend is you go to calldynamics.ai, and we have a waiting list, and we're going to be allowing beta users to sign in shortly and test the product. So you're going to be able to connect, either manually upload your audio files or connect them to what do you call to your platforms or call tracking platforms. So here it is. Let me show you real quick. So this is Call Dynamics, and here's how you just go to calldynamics.ai, and you will be able to join the waiting list here. And this is what the dashboard is going to look like, and how many calls in process, how many audits, the time, the sources that your calls are coming in from. And you're going to be able to add a stream. So let's say that, hey, I'm running ACA. Perfect. And I want full audit, or I want conversion analysis, and then select the industry. Okay, this is ACA. That's amazing. and then select your integration provider. So right now it's currently connected to Ringbot, TrackDrive, Retriever, and Twilio. So you will select whichever one the audio is going to come from, and then you click next, and then after that you're going to set your filters so you know what calls, if you just want new calls that are coming in or calls from a previous range, and then if you want the source type to be campaign, target, buyers, or publishers, and the maximum length and minimum length that you want the call to be. So if, hey, I only want to analyze calls that are like 10 minutes long or 5 minutes long, so why not? And then you're going to be able to add that string, and boom, let the magic happen. I don't want to get you too excited and show you too much, just to let you know that that is coming. And if you want to sign up for our beta, this is where you come here and join the waiting list. Just click here, put in your full name and your email, and you are good to go. Cool. That will be all. Let's see if we have a couple more questions here. What is the average CR conversion rate for flight campaigns? Depends who's running the campaign. It could be anywhere from 50 to 60%, 40 to 60. Myself, I've done like usually like in the 40s, 40 to 50. I need how I scale this up. Okay. Hi, Carlos. How are you? I started my campaign for ACA with call only ad spend with a budget of $20 per day and got 4 calls. Perfect. Now it makes sense. I need to scale this up. Yeah, so you have to increase the budget. So, instead of 20, increase the budget. That's how you scale it up. 40 to 60%. Do you still think that we should warm up the ad account before starting the ads? If it's a new account, you have to run something. Like, what I do recommend is that you never turn off campaigns. Like, you can have campaigns on a day part, right? You can have campaigns that are running like from X time to X time, but make sure that you also have other campaigns running that never turn off, like campaigns, engagement campaigns, whatever might be the case. You always want your account to be running. Yo, Derek, you're welcome, my man. How can I get ACA campaign set up, a unique meeting group? Good question. The first thing you got to do is you got to go right here, boom, and then you're going to click or scan that QR code. That's going to take us to our website. I'm going to leave the QR code right above me if anybody else wants to sign up. So right there, you're going to be able to sign up, right? And unique publishers. And once you sign up for unique publishers, you will be able to apply to any of the campaigns that we have. Can't wait. Sign me up. Please take my credit. Vlad, how's it going, buddy? It's almost, it's good to go. We're testing it internally and it's amazing. So I can't wait to put it out to the world. And it's been definitely a lot of work. How hard is to get G2 certification to run ACA on YouTube? It's a very easy process. All you have to do is go there and fill out the form and submit the documents that they require, pay for it, and boom, 1-2 days later, I know they say like a week, 2 weeks, but literally it's like 1 or 2 days later, you're approved. Then you can add the domains that you want to add, the ad accounts you want to add, and you're good to go. Good questions. Oh man, this whole time I didn't have the logo. Bomb. Now it is. 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 Yo, Carlos, my man, what's going on about it? Is it right time to warm up AC account? Man, you should be running it. Forget about warming it up. Run that. Get creatives, tons of creatives, and run it. Sorry, lost audio. Is Call Dynamics complementary or in replace of Ringbot? No, it's definitely it's a different thing. It's a Call Dynamics is designed to process audio. So whether you're using Ringba or any other call tracking, you don't even need to have call tracking. You can also upload the file manually, but it's designed to work with other call tracking softwares and manual uploads to be able to do audits in your calls, and your QA team to be able to analyze the call. So you'll be able to look for, like, simple things such as sentiment analysis, or a little bit more complex, as like, did this person schedule an appointment for pest control, for example, and what's their appointment time, address of service, blah blah blah. Or did this person enroll for a new healthcare plan or a new car insurance plan, or this person bought this or that. Is going to be able to give you full audits, so you know exactly what's going on with your calls, right? And I want to show you so much more, but if I do, Clayton's going to kill me. So you know what? Let me just turn this off. All right, guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much. Good seeing you. I'll see you in the next one. If you're going to contact IO, reach out. I'll be there. Looking forward to meet everybody. Peace out.